Hello everyone, it is Skyz here. Welcome back to another Fallout 76 build video. Today's build video, I have a Medic's Gunslinger build and technically a Medic's Gorilla build as well. Just because you can swap out the perks for Gorilla if you really wanted to. This is my own personal build. I took a little bit of inspiration from my Medic's Shotgun build, which I recommend you guys go watching. I think it's still a pretty decent video. But in any case, it took me a while to build this. I'm actually working on another build right now as we speak. Actually, kind of two builds at once. That's besides the point. Alright, so first thing we have mutations. These are the same as my Gunslinger / Gorilla build, or my Gorilla build for my Berserkers Gorilla build video. That video I might do an edit to because I'm not a huge fan of it anymore. But I'm still using adrenaline reaction, so at low health I can get more damage off on enemies. I have bird bones, so I have more agility, so I can stealth better because I'm lacking agility. Eagle eyes for better crit damage and more perception for advanced accuracy. This is just because since I'm not a commando build, or pistol perk cards are not in the perception category, I kind of have to have this, but it helps me with my critical damage. I have I have egghead for extra intelligence, so I get more experience. I have marsupial and then speed demon, which I think are just pretty nonchalant. These are what my stats are looking like with my current armor. And then for perks, for special first at least, I have 5 strength, 6 perception, 6 endurance, 12 charisma, 7 intelligence, 15 agility, and 11 luck. So in strength, I have traveling pharmacy. This is just that way I can carry a lot more stimpaks on me and a lot more chems, because I'm not going to be much of a use to my team as much as I would like to. So I feel like traveling pharmacy helps me out, so I can revive people a lot easier. But that's that. And then I have bandolier, so I can carry on a lot more bullets. You're gonna see batteries included later on, but that's because I pulled a specific weapon from the Queen, which I'm very happy with. Next up we have tank killer, just so I can have more armor piercing with my pistols, because this is about the only perk card that actually buffs pistols besides the actual perks for gunslingers themselves. I have concentrated fire, so that way I can pinpoint at the enemy's head and do as much damage as humanly possible. This is a absolute vital perk. And then I have adamantium skeleton, because I am a stealth build, but when I'm not in stealth or something explodes next to me, I'm no longer going to have that stupid effect where my limbs go completely numb. So this just makes sure that I can keep sprinting or walking at the same speed without losing any movement speed from explosions and all that. And I have fireproof, so that way if I do get spotted, Scorch Beast, Superman Suiciders, the flaming floaters, they're not going to do as much damage on me as well. I believe this also goes for the Wendigo's Screech ability, but I could be wrong. But yes, I do have fireproof for that reason. Charisma is the most important when you're going to do a Medic's build. So you're going to see a lot. I have a lot of basically what I had last time. I had field surgeon, so my stimpaks and all that are a lot quicker. I have EMT, so when I revive players, they now come back with health regen, which helps them survive a little bit longer. I have team medics, so when my teammates are around me, I give them health. This is probably the most useful Medic's perk card, and this is probably about the most useful you're going to get as a Medic's build. And I have Tenderizer, so I can do a little bit more damage on enemies, because time to kill in this game is pretty awesome. I have Inspirational shared, because unlike my shotgun build, my crits are actually giving them as much health. So having this will just make me a little bit more useful, giving my teammates a little bit of a bonus XP, because I'm going to be constantly dying. But inspirational, absolutely gonna need it. Next up, in intelligence, I have batteries included. You're gonna see why in a minute, but I do have batteries included, so I can use gas pistols or plasma pistols or laser pistols or whatever. I have first aid. I should really be sharing this in combination with team medic. However, I feel like inspiration's a lot better, and if I really wanted to, I could always swap between what I'm sharing. And I have no rage level 1, just so when my health goes below 20, I have a higher chance of surviving a little bit longer in battle. Agility, of course, I have all the Gunslinger perks. Max of 60 more damage on top of my guns. I have Action Girl, so my AP can regen a little bit faster. And then I have level 1 in Covert Ops, so my ranged sneak attacks do 50% more damage. I would love to have it at 3, but due to limitations, I'm not allowed to. I do have Escape Artist now, so I'm not going to be spotted as much, or if I do get spotted, I can escape a lot easier, hence the name Escape Artist. And then I have Sneak at max because I'm a stealth build, and I could not see myself using level 1 of Sneak, or using no Sneak at all when I am trying to sneak. Lastly is Luck. It's pretty much all what I had in my Berserkers build video. Bloody Mess for extra damage. Psychopath because I'm noticing that Grim Reaper Sprint for me doesn't work at all, or most of the time it really doesn't do anything, so I prefer having this, especially since I'm also killing enemies a lot quicker too, which you'll see. Better criticals, so now my criticals do a lot more damage, and this will actually even increase the amount of health I'm giving to my teammates. And then Search Genes. Just that way when I use Rat Away, I am not going to lose my mutations. Legendary perk cards, I have max follow through, so I'm getting multiplied of 40% more damage. This is really nice. Level 2 intelligence, agility, and perception, so I can have a lot more perks. And then I have level 2 and blood sacrifice, so when I do die, I'm giving my teammates health regen and DR. And that is for the perks and special and all that. We're going to just jump straight on in to weapons. Now for weapons, what you're going to really want is VATS, hit chance, or medics, VATS crit, reduced VATS cost. However, I have here medical malpractice, which actually is not totally useless as much as I thought it would be. It's actually not that bad. For this, I get better VATS hit chance and better AP cost. This is actually kind of my main weapon just because it's actually kind of fun to use. And then I have here a medics aiming +1 agility Gauss pistol. This is not what I would want, but I was rolling Gauss pistols the other day and I pulled this. It's actually not too bad. I'm actually one-shotting a lot of enemies with this thing. Even with that, it actually gives my teammates a lot more health because of it when they're around me. So that's really nice. Now this thing, medics scoped plasma flamer thrower, whatever the hell you want to call it, with faster fire rate. This is killing enemies in seconds. It does so much. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but man, it melts people. I kind of hopped on the craze for plasma flamers, but I'm not using the rifle. I'm using the pistol, which is a lot more or less common. But yes, so again, alternatively, you would always want medics, critical, and then VATS hit chance, and this weapon is kind of close one to it, but I'm still doing pretty decent damage even with all of this. My armor is full overeaters except for this one piece, which I keep trying to reroll, but it just does not want to be anything better. This is actually a full heavy leather set, so I get a lot more ER out of it. The DR is not that important, but the ER kind of is. So having a lot more ER will actually help me in the future. But this is all just a bunch of random pieces. Nothing too crazy. I'm using the free series paint because this character is a free stater, so keep that in mind. But yes, this is entirely all of what it is. This is so for buffs, lunch boxes are always gonna help you. Carry boosters, which I don't think are really a buff, but they're really nice. Canned coffee, You're gonna want now, especially since you can make this shit for free at your camp. There's no reason not to have canned coffee. Nuka Colas. But then for the chems, things like Overdrive, Psychotat, Psycho Buff, Psycho, Daddio, Column X, are all you're gonna really want. Stim packs, because you're gonna be a medic, but you're gonna be reviving people, and then Radaway. I actually sell all of my Radaway, and I keep on my diluted because there's no point of keeping regular Radaway. But that's like the full build. That's pretty much all it is. There's nothing too crazy about it. It actually does pretty good damage. We're actually going to do a test run of this build just in a second. But I would like to say thank you all so much for all the support you guys have given me. It absolutely means the world to me. I do appreciate it. Alright, welcome to the demo portion of the video. We're probably just going to do Super Mutants so I can get into tips of this build. But we're going to first show you off medical malpractice. So from... takes a little bit, but then can actually hit him. I'm in danger now, but if we swap over... I won't show you guys this yet. Swap over to the Gauss pistol. Once I can actually hit the enemy. Takes a little bit. 700 damage right there. 700. I feel that the Gauss pistol is super underrated because the Gauss pistol can do so much raw damage. But it's just not really used because no one plays pistol builds. But Gauss pistol makes pistol builds fun to play. Even if it's by a small margin, I love playing with my Gauss pistol. It's so much fun. Even without that, it's doing pretty decent damage. But, you know, that's that. You know, I have to charge it up before it can actually hit an enemy. Even so, it may not kill him like I crippled that guy. So let's go to this guy. It's a pretty big gun takes on the screen, so I'm playing third person here. Yeah, you know, there's just the usual day at the market. I should pop a step back here just so I don't die. I don't even have the VATS. I can just sit here and hit these guys for days. Absolutely worth using if you can get your hands on a decent medic's plasma flamer, or even just a plasma flamer in general. I would say use it. They are so fun to use. The only caveat is, for some reason, they're buffed by the Gunslinger and Rifleman perks of their own respective class. So if you're using the rifle version, go with Rifleman. If you're going with the pistol, go with their Gunslinger. I don't know why that is. I would feel like Bethesda would have fixed it by now, but I mean, I just killed two guys at once. You know, pretty fun in general. But honestly, if I was anyone, I would say I prefer the Gauss pistol, just because I feel more like a hitman than like anything. But the revolver is still pretty fun to use from super far away while I'm not going to get spotted. It's probably about the only revolver I actually really use on a daily basis, just because I have my own gripes with the revolvers in this game, except for the pipe revolver. I love you. But we are going not to end the video. I think I have some tips for you, and then we'll wrap it up. Spoiler alert! I don't have any tips for you guys, but I do hope you guys did enjoy the video. Remember, I did link my shotgun medics build down in the description, and also I have a link to a Nuka Dragon build of my build. It's exactly what I'm using except for armor, but that's just all the reviews. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, follow my Twitter if you guys really want to. I want to start using it. My name is Skyz. I'll talk to you later. Peace.